And
so what do we do on a Saturday before a friend's wedding? What anybody would do, make barbacoa in our Instapot. Right? Isn't that what anybody would do?
not quite.
Isn't that
But
what?
we're having friends over tomorrow night.
Isn't that what we're doing?
And we promised that we'd show you our barbacoa recipe if it turned out, which it did. So it is actually from mylifecookbook.com. I'll put a link to the recipe down below. And it's a really good recipe because it turned out amazing when we made it. So I'll show you how we do it. Okay, we start with a chuck roast, a giant piece of meat. And we make our own spice mix, which is cumin, onion powder, chili powder, pepper, salt, oregano, and garlic powder, though they don't say garlic powder in the recipe. We add garlic powder to everything. It's a teaspoon of all of those and half a teaspoon of pepper. So, and then you generously spice the chuck roast. I'm just gonna, if you want details, go to the recipe that I've linked. I'm just gonna go over. I'm gonna turn the Instapot on saute. We have some oil in there, so let's get that hot while this is getting spiced, rubbed. I do it all in the same container so I don't mess anything up. Less dishes to do. Important when you live in an RV. Nope. Oh, it's kind of big. It's bigger than the last one. So get that sauteing. Okay, after searing it, you take it out, and then we're gonna throw in 2 onions sliced, 2 bell peppers sliced, and a jalapeno sliced. And get that going for a few minutes. Need a little more oil in there too. Onions and peppers have been sauteing for a bit, so now we put the meat back in. I'm gonna move some of the peppers and onions on top of it, actually. Get it kind of situated down in there. And we put a 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. I got fire roasted, because why not? An entire 7-ounce thing of chipotle peppers in adobo, which are delicious. And then half a cup of broth or water, which I'm just going to rinse this out with. Okay. We seal it up, switch it over from saute to meat, and put it on 50 minutes. Nice long time. And we'll see it when it comes back out. So 50 minutes at high pressure, 15 minutes afterwards, and now I'm going to release the rest of the pressure and steam, and then we'll see what we got. And pressure just released. That is the magic that is inside. So now you take the meat out and you shred it. It should happen pretty easily because it's been cooking and falling apart. And then, and here's the like main thing. you need to put it back in and let it sit in its own juices for as long as possible. We found that it's better the next day. So we make this the day before we're gonna serve it. Let it cool, shred it, let it cool and sit in its own juices. And once it's cool, we refrigerate it until the next day, and then it is killer.
And that's how we do it. Tasting tomorrow. I may have taken a piece now. It's good and tender, but it's not as flavorful as it's gonna be the next day. So it's really as easy as that. It's the most difficult part, I think, is just tearing the meat apart after you initially cook it. But then you just put it back in, let it all kind of gel in there with all the delicious juices and whatever spices you put in. Then put it in the fridge. Next day, perfect. This is how I clean up. Got the bolo. I don't do the tie thing anymore.
You wear the bolo to our wedding, so
That's right.
it's loud.
Yes. So I think, and the vest, no suit jacket,
Yeah, he doesn't own one. No sports coat.
and I won't.
Yeah.
This outfit is only for weddings and funerals. Luckily, this is a wedding and not a funeral.
Yep.
So, yeah, it all works well. You have your little
Yeah, this
necklace
is from the
thing,
wedding too. So we kind of got
We-
our wedding finest going.
necklace and bolo match.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave.
Go party.
Yes, and
Yeah.
guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Bye guys.